Heavy data in the Freedom Week. Hello and happy Martin Luther King Day. Markets are still trying to digest the economic data and Federal Reserve members' comments about the economic outlook and FOMC policies. At the same time, this week we will have heavy economic data including GDP, CPI, retail sales, BOJ meeting and ECB monetary policy statement, while earning reports will be much important to follow. Let's review the most important data in the week ahead with an important update from IFC markets at the end. Number 1, Chinese GDP. As one of the economy's most important data, especially from the biggest global factory, Q4 2021 GDP will be very important for the market participants and investors to know how the economy will performance in the first quarter and what they have to expect from their investments. Chinese Q4 GDP is expected to slow down at 3.6% from 4.9% annually. However, the economic outlook for China remains uncertain amid its zero-COVID policies and its impact on the real estate industry. This weakness in the data and expected return from US dollar supposed to put the Chinese yuan in a weaker position against US dollar. Number 2, BOJ monetary policy meeting. The Bank of Japan's meeting will be the first major central bank's monetary policy meeting in 2022. Japanese started to have some transformations in their economic policies, including increasing the tax for higher incomes, less support for the larger firms, and extending the support of smaller companies and businesses. Wages in Japan almost didn't change since 1991, and now BOJ will try to start increasing the rates in line with increasing the wages, hoping they can create some sort of inflation and encouraging the buyers. The expected policies is not dovish or hawkish, it is just a different and supposed to help the Nikkei 225 to stop its downtrend and move higher slowly. Number 3, US housing data. Housing starts and existing home sales numbers both expected to ease a little bit in December. In November, the total housing inventory tumbled nearly 10% to 1.11 million units. Besides that, we had fast increased prices with an almost 14% annual increase in November. These reasons, with material and labor shortages, are the main reasons to expect a little bit of weakness in December numbers. However, annual numbers show a strong increase in 2021 as demand has remained strong. Expected numbers supposed to help the US stock market's positive sentiments and lift the US dollar as well. Number 4, inflation numbers all across the globe. Last week, we had the US and China inflation data and both decreased the worries on the future of this fast price raise in 2021. This week, we will have the data from other major economies including Italy and Eurozone on Monday, UK, Germany and Canada on Wednesday, with Japanese inflation numbers on Friday. Consensus predictions show that in most developed economies, inflation is softening in December as it was confirmed in United States and China last week. This overall reduction of the inflation concerns can increase the overall positive outlook of 2022 GDP. Number 5, earning reports and another hot week. Last week started with the positive report from Delta Airlines and major US banks. This week's earnings reports also will start with Bank of America, Charles Schwab, and Goldman Sachs on Tuesday. United Health, Procter & Gamble, Morgan Stanley, and United Airlines Holdings also reporting on Wednesday. Thursday, we have to watch the Netflix and American Airlines reports. And finally, this week's reports will conclude with the IHS Markit's LT report on Friday. And the important update at the end from the IFC markets. The 15th anniversary promo is in full run. Dear traders, you do still have a chance to participate in this promo and become one of the lucky winners. IFC markets has prepared many cool prizes for you. See for yourself. Dream cruises for 2, Hublot gold watch, iPhone 12 smartphones, Apple MacBook Pro laptops, iPad Air tablets, lots of bonuses, and don't forget about the Grand Prix, Mustang Mach-E electric sport car. It's a good chance to test your knowledge, especially when such cool prizes are played out. Thanks for being with us and hope this week is going to be your week.